Hello. What's going on? It is season 2, episode 5. Season 2, episode 5.
That's a Roman numeral too. That's 5 for in Roman numerals.
I thought you were doing a V.
I was kind of doing life, loving, peace, and I realised as you said 5, I did the Roman numeral. It just happened. Vibes!
So many things happening right now. We woke up this morning and it is absolutely roasting outside.
It's an incredible day.
And we got up early, that never happens. We actually woke up early, we woke up at 12 o'clock.
I woke up at 11, just saying.
No, I got up before you because I showered before you. So
I was up, and I guess, I don't know.
You were just listening to me shower?
Yeah. There's like a waterfall with the sun coming through the window. I thought I was in like a paradise. As we always talk about the sun is a major force in everybody's life.
Everybody loves the sun, and we're quite lucky because the lure is right across from the beach.
Yes.
So we decided, well, first we need to nip into town. We need to probably go get some dinner. Might end up getting Nando's or something. And then we're gonna head down to the beach and film the Q&A.
I also want to pick up some games in town. So stay tuned for that. I haven't decided what games I'm getting yet. There is one game.
You should absolutely get Skyrim.
Okay, we'll look at
Definitely
Skyrim.
get Skyrim.
We'll look at Skyrim, and we're also going to look at Until Dawn.
Yes,
So,
good idea.
2 games coming your way. Boom.
Amazing. Let's go.
Let's roll.
Danny, did you just say you've never used a ticket machine before?
She's doing it for the very, very first time. How exciting is this?
I just gave Danny £1.50 and said go get a ticket. He's like, oh, just put the money in and push a button. I was like, yes, Danny, that's how a ticket machine works.
Dude, I don't know about you, but I'm chuffed right now.
Some faces. Tell us where we're going, Danny.
We decided before we head out and do some shopping to treat ourselves, because I've been here, what, 10 days now.
We haven't had a Nando's.
No, we haven't had a Nando's since we were on tour.
Chicken. This is the greatest dip of all time. And I'm not just saying that.
Oh my god.
Your focus game is weak today, Chris.
Or is it more focused than ever?
You know what Nando's, right? They always have the best music, don't they?
Yeah.
Especially today when it's like so hot. You just want to party. I'm going to take my jacket off and have a little dance.
Have a little dance.
I'm going to.
And I'll be like,
There we go. Chicken thighs, medium with creamy mash. Now I do something slightly cool. I take the medium sauce that's always on the table, and I wait a week for it to come out of the container, and I pour it in the mash, and like I mix it with the mash, like mix it all together, and then you get like hot tasting mash as well as hot tasting chicken. It's the life, isn't it, Chris Bourne?
It is the life.
We've been in the queue for 25 minutes.
I'm falling asleep.
I'm not used to staying still. This is a shock to the system. Whew, I don't like this. 7 days later, we finally got served and are finally out of the store. 7 days it took us. 7 days of standing in a queue. And we have a habit of whenever a company or a shop irritates us in these vlogs, we tend to call them out on it. So, CEX, get your act together.
That's not cool.
I'll be sending a strongly worded email to your bosses in red letters with the occasional exclamation mark.
We just woke up. We came into town. We had a Nando's. Feel a little bit sick. And then we are queuing up for an hour to buy 2 games.
It's just not acceptable, really, is it?
It's not on. No. Let's go get a Red Bull.
I need Red Bull.
Yes. It's a beautiful day. What are we doing?
I love the sun. So, as you know, we're doing a Q&A, and we thought instead of keeping ourselves in the lair, we'll head down to the beach.
The lair is very dark.
Yeah.
It's so dark, that's why we call it the lair, because it's like a vampire lair. For everybody that didn't know that, we're just clarifying.
True. So what we've decided to do today is go down to the beach and film the Q&A at the beach. We got the tripod, we got the Red Bull, we got a camera with full battery, and no disposable barbecue this time.
We left the disposable barbecue in the bin because it was burned to smithereens. We just couldn't, we were driving back in the sunshine down the seafront and we couldn't deny this opportunity. I mean, look, it's just insane.
So,
the tide's in.
Let's go and do a Q&A.
Looks like we got some pirates, some land lovers coming ashore.
So, slightly different setting than usual. We're on the beach this time. We just made friends with the pirates.
Some pirates came to shore.
Really nice guys.
They are life lovers. They are land lovers and life lovers. When we collide.
So, time for the Q&A. Question from Chloe. On a scale of 1 to infinity, how excited are you for the Identity Tour?
I am infinity +1 stoked for the Identity Tour.
I think it's going to be absolutely wild.
It's 20 days away until the first show.
Wow.
I'm super stoked. Second headline tour ever. It's also the biggest headline tour that I've ever done by myself. It's great to have Danny there with me and the vibes. It's great to have Ella Knox with the vibes. Next up, Mars with the vibes. But it's dope. I'm playing places I've never played before. So I'm just excited to see if see the people that show up, you know?
Yeah. This question's from Eden. If you had to be stranded on a desert island with any 3 of Busted, who would you choose?
Alright, this is easy. Right. If I was on a desert island and I had to be stranded with 1 member of Busted, I would choose Charlie, simply because he's tall as fuck and he's got the arm reach where he could reach up to the coconuts on the palm trees, bring them down, and like, there you go, Chris. Either or, Charlie or Matt, not James.
Question from Amy. What were you both like at school?
What were you like at school, Danny? I can see you being like the little hustler kid.
For the first 3 years, from year 7 to year 9, I was a geek, like a full-on geek. I had not really any friends. I just kind of sailed through schoolwork, just did my thing. And then in year 10, I kind of became my own person, got into music, made friends, and I was just pretty chill. I was just pretty chill in school.
Amen. Defining yourself through music. That's what's up.
What about you? What were you like in school?
In school, I was probably a lot cockier than I am now, actually. I was quite a cocky kid.
Oh, I was arrogant. I think all teenage boys are arrogant.
I loved playing rugby, but before everyone got really big and like gnarly and I was still like the same size as everybody. I used to love playing rugby, and then everybody grew and got massive on steroids and I just got obliterated. I I don't know, in school I was always chilling, I was always skateboarding. You'd probably find me at the beach or at a skate park on the weekend with my friends, just making the most of it. Loving life.
Nice. Okay. If you guys were having a movie based on your life, who do you think would play the other person?
That's a very good question.
That is a good question.
Who's the guy that plays Spock in Star Trek?
You see?
Not the old one, the new one.
I know who you mean because he's also in American Horror Story, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
I know who you mean.
I don't know, he's the first person that came to mind.
Alright, I can roll with that. I think you'd probably be like either Heath Ledger or...
okay, that's better. I should have given you a better one.
Heath Ledger or River Phoenix.
Hey!
You got those vibes.
I need to give you something better than Spock.
Yeah, I was nice to you. You gave me Spock.
I think, I'm thinking someone like Zac Efron for Danny.
That's probably a good idea. Good show.
Zac Efron vibes.
Definitely Zac Efron vibes. Okay. Question from Leah. What's the best and the worst thing about... Shut up!
Well, I actually listened to you.
What's the best and worst thing about spending so much time with each other? Ah! Ah! What's the best? What's the best?
He's chilling.
What is the best and worst thing about spending so much time with each other?
This.
And that concludes the Q&A.
That concludes the Q&A.
Right, let's sunbathe and get a tan.
Yeah, now we're gonna try and get a tan. Wilson! Wilson! Wilson!
Boom. Right.
Boom.
That was exciting at the beach, wasn't it?
It was very exciting.
Very exciting indeed.
I feel charged. Like we always say, the sunshine,
It brings the vibes.
a little sunshine goes a long way.
So, when we went to CEX earlier, and we queued up for a week and a half, and you've got 2 new games.
I bought 2 new games. Shall I show you the games?
Yes. Okay. Hey! Okay.
Got a cheeky Red Bull as well. Red Bull, cheeky Iron Brew. I just had a Red Bull. Okay, check it out. So I bought them second-hand because I thought, you know what, they're the same games, they're half the price, I'm gonna get them second-hand. £18 Until Dawn. Okay?
That won't work. It's focused to your face.
Oh. Well, basically this game, it's 18 plus. I'm gonna be streaming it on Twitch. Danny, you know about Twitch now, don't
Yeah.
you? Do you want to explain to everyone what Twitch is?
Twitch is kind of like, so obviously we do our Instagram live streams. Twitch is a bit different. It's like, so it streams a main, like, the stream is basically him playing the game, and a little screen in the corner, actually the camera is on probably us two just sat on the couch.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
But it's basically just like Periscope, but instead of actually watching us hold a camera, and
you get to see us
shaking,
playing the game.
you get to see it playing the game, yeah.
So it's like gameplay and then little camera in the corner showing me and Danny.
Yeah.
And we're going to be sitting there. I bought this game purposely. It's called Until Dawn. Like I said, it's 18 plus. Don't worry, you can still come into the chat. But check it out. You'll have to make split-second decisions that will mean life or death for each member of the group. So basically, we're going to be in a cabin, it's going to be dark, we're going to be crapping ourselves.
Yeah.
We need you to help us survive.
So all you have to do is like just go onto Twitch, you get to watch the streams. If you want to sort of comment and get involved, you do have to create an account, but it's like completely free to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your Twitch name? What's the streaming name going to be?
My streaming name is my gamer tag, which is Doogery. So
It's
check that
going to
out.
appear like the...
Yeah, it's like D-O-O-G-A-R-Y, like Doo-Gary.
So that's what we're going to be up to. I hope you enjoyed the Q&A, the little adventure into time, the Nandos. This has been season 2, episode
19. Oh no, sorry, 19 episodes total. It's a season 2, episode 4.
Is it?
Or is it
I
5?
think it's 5.
Crap! Season 2, episode 5. We hope you dig it. And
don't forget, it'd be really cool if you like this vlog, if you could share this vlog with your friends, if you could subscribe to the channel, give it a like, give it a comment.
love life.
We got some interesting things to tell you over the next couple of weeks, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
Me and Danny, or Danny and I, or however you put it, Chris and Danny in third person, we have merch coming your way.
Yes.
And this merch, we're not gonna sell it.
No.
We're just gonna give it away.
We're gonna get some really cool things, and we're just gonna give the merch to you.
We're gonna give it to you. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a lot more competitions, which involve free prizes, awesome prizes. The first official batch of Chris and Danny t-shirts should be here in the next couple of weeks. So we are stoked on that. And so stay tuned, guys. I hope you dig it.
I think our work here is done.
It's never done.